What makes an extracurricular activity good, or which extracurricular activities are better than others? This is a question that I get all the time for college admissions, and like most answers in this space, it's not an easy one. It depends on the other things on your resume, it depends on what you're going to study, it depends on a number of factors. I think that one of the best analogies that I can come up with, or one of my favorites, is to think of it kind of like poker. And if you think of the activities that you have in your resume as cards in your hand, while some are more valuable than others, an ace activity is better than like a two activity, it's a lot more powerful to have these combinations of things that build on each other, like a two of a kind, or three of a kind, or four of a kind, where you have a lot of activities in a particular academic direction, which also happens to be what you want to major in, or if they're suited, or if there's a straight, or the equivalent that you can think of. Now, this is not a perfect analogy. There are, of course, some awards and activities that are going to be valuable no matter what. Very few students have these, but I kind of think of them as like the jokers in the deck. And also, you have 10 spots on your application for activities, so it's a lot more complex than just having five things. There's a lot more different combinations and things that you could do to do with this. But I think ultimately the point is that your application should feel like more than the sum of its parts. I think that when you're doing this intentionally with a cohesive narrative, that you're going to get like a multiplier effect, that like the value of your application is going to be a multiplier of the sum of its parts. And it really depends on how you're building this thing. So hopefully that's helpful. And yeah, follow us for more content related to college admissions.